We anticipate a little savagery when Berlanga and Canelo meet for a news conference. But this time around, Berlanga's insults against Canelo have escalated the situation.
I wanna see that. I wanna see that.
Shut up. Shut up. When I talk, shut up.
I don't wanna
When I talk, shut up.
I don't wanna shut up.
Though pyrotechnics are already promised for the showdown, which will see Alvarez defend his unified 168-pound super middleweight titles, nobody was prepared for things to blow out this badly at the press conference.
Vamos a sacar la mierda, hueputa, ¿oíste?
Puñeta la que me vas a
Sí, vamos a sacar la mierda. Vamos a sacar la mierda.
The last press conference started out pleasantly enough, with both combatants seated in front of the media and spectators. However, things quickly became more heated when Berlanga was questioned about his sentiments for Alvarez ahead of fight week. The unbeaten Puerto Rican prospect, who is about to go through the most difficult test of his career, took the mic and coolly implied that their animosity had grown beyond just a battle between fighters. With characteristic assurance, Berlanga declared, "I'll dig your grave." This isn't shocking at all, given that Berlanga has mentioned their national origins and has even pledged to retire Canelo.
I mean, I don't see it, but you know, anything's possible in the sport of boxing. I'm sure we've seen crazier things, so, but no, I don't see it.
Would you fight Edgar after the fight, you know, or is this like...
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we can make it happen after.
Unflinching in the face of difficulty, Canelo retaliated quickly, yelling across the arena, "You won't do anything, nothing, you will do nothing, you will just make me laugh." I wish to witness his words piercing the space. When I spoke, Berlanga got up, unmoved by Canelo's comments, and wore a tough face. He spat back when I told him to quiet up. It was obvious that the young fighter did not want to be bullied by Canelo's bravado.
What?
When I talk,
And then
shut
what?
up.
What are you gonna do?
And then
What you gonna do?
fuck you
What
up.
you gonna do?
All right.
What you gonna do?
Canelo was not going to be put down easily. He asked, "What are you going to do?" Berlanga was obviously not backing down at this moment, and Canelo was not backing down either. With a gesture that suggested the gloves were taking off, both men got to their feet, and Berlanga moved to face Canelo in an attempt to turn this into more than just words.
Anything. You don't gonna do nothing.
Shut the fuck up.
You just
Shut
gonna
up.
make me laugh.
As security kept the fighters separated, the stage turned into a fighting arena. Canelo, who was restrained by his teammates, shouted over the other saying, "I don't want to fight you up now. Your moment is gone. If I take you out right now, go easy. This is your moment." With a sea of guards between them, Berlanga, never one to back down, responded with his last punch. "I'm going to step in for you."
I don't wanna fuck you up right now because your money is gone. So
I'm gonna take your place, nigga.
Take it
I'm gonna
easy.
take your place.
Take it
I'ma
easy.
On September 14th, Canelo Alvarez steps into the ring not just to defend his super middleweight titles, but to uphold the pride, honor, and rich boxing tradition of his beloved Mexico. The date, coinciding with Mexican Independence Day, adds a layer of significance as Alvarez represents his country on one of its most important holidays. This fight against Edgar Berlanga is yet another chapter in the storied Mexico versus Puerto Rico boxing rivalry, a narrative that has seen many legendary battles. Canelo Alvarez is no stranger to the Mexico versus Puerto Rico rivalry. He has faced and conquered many Puerto Rican fighters in his illustrious career. However, this fight with Berlanga is about more than national pride. It's about legacy. Alvarez, with a record of 61 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws, has established himself as one of the greatest fighters of his generation. His experience and skill are unmatched, and he is determined to add another victory to his storied career. On the other side of the ring stands Edgar Berlanga, a rising star with a mission. Berlanga, with an undefeated record of 20 wins and 16 knockouts, is determined to create his own legend. He views defeating Canelo as his crowning achievement, a victory that would cement his place in boxing history. Berlanga's confidence is unshakable, and he believes that this is his moment to rise. Berlanga has not shied away from taking verbal jabs at Alvarez. He has suggested that Canelo's early career was padded with wins against lesser opponents, even going so far as to say that Alvarez fought guys in Mexico selling oranges on the corner. This dig struck a nerve with Alvarez and his legion of fans, fueling his desire to prove Berlanga wrong. Canelo responded with a calm but determined resolve, stating, "I motivate myself because I love what I do. But this type of fight and these types of fighters who talk to me like that motivate me even more. It gets me excited. I'm going to train like never before to win everything on September 14th. For Alvarez, this fight is about more than just defending his titles. It's about pride and representing Mexico on a significant day. He has fought on Mexican Independence Day before and understands the honor of carrying the Mexican flag into the ring. The stakes are higher than ever with a Puerto Rican challenger looking to dethrone him. However, Berlanga should not be seen as an easy win for Alvarez. Berlanga's rise through the ranks has been spectacular, with 16 first-round knockouts that made him one of the most feared punchers in the sport. Although the knockouts have become harder to come by as his level of competition increased, Berlanga remains undefeated and confident in his power. Berlanga knows that beating Alvarez will not be easy. He emphasized the importance of his jab, stating, "This is going to be our breadwinner, the jab right here." Berlanga understands that a well-timed jab can set up bigger punches and that he cannot simply rush in with wild power punches against a seasoned fighter like Alvarez. He needs to be smart, disciplined, and strategic. Canelo's ability to read and react quickly in the ring makes him a tough opponent. Berlanga is fully aware that he has to be at his best to stand a chance. He has often spoken highly of Canelo's intelligence inside the ropes, acknowledging that he's got a crazy IQ and great defense. However, Berlanga also knows that he needs to command respect from Alvarez with his power. Berlanga's journey to this point has been marked by impressive victories and tough battles. He faced tougher competition in recent fights against opponents like Demon Nicholson, Marcelo Cosas, Steve Rolls, Roma Alexis Angulo, and Jason Quigley. These fights tested his skills and resilience, but he emerged victorious, boosting his confidence and sharpening his abilities. The stage for this fight couldn't be bigger. On September 14th, Berlanga will face Canelo Alvarez in a pay-per-view main event at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. This is the kind of spotlight Berlanga has been dreaming of, but it's also the kind of stage that Alvarez has dominated for years. Canelo is used to high-pressure situations, and Berlanga knows he'll need to rise to the occasion if he wants to succeed. This fight is not just another match for Berlanga. It's the biggest opportunity of his career. It's a chance to prove himself against one of the best boxers in the world on one of the biggest stages. Canelo Alvarez is no stranger to high-profile fights, but for Berlanga, this is something new. He understands the pressure and is preparing himself mentally and physically to make the most of it. Alvarez has built a legacy that few can rival. He is a 4-division world champion, and his reign as the king of the super middleweight division has been nothing short of dominant. Berlanga may be confident, but Alvarez has been here before. He's dealt with trash talk and mind games and has come out on top time and time again. For Alvarez, this fight isn't just about defending his titles. It's about reminding the world why he's one of the greatest fighters of this generation. Canelo's drive to maintain his place at the top of the sport is fueled by more than just pride. It's fueled by a love for the game. While Berlanga may be looking to the future, Canelo is focused on the here and now. He's not ready to pass the torch just yet and is determined to show Berlanga and the rest of the world that he's still the best in the business. The fight on September 14th is set to be an epic showdown. Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga is more than just a battle for titles. It's a clash of pride, honor, and legacy. For Canelo, it's a chance to defend his super middleweight titles and uphold the pride of Mexico. For Berlanga, it's an opportunity to create his own legend and take over the sport. As the world watches, both fighters are preparing to give it their all. Alvarez's experience and skill will be pitted against Berlanga's power and determination. It's a fight that promises to be thrilling, with both fighters leaving everything in the ring. The outcome will shape the future of boxing and leave a lasting mark on the storied Mexico versus Puerto Rico rivalry. No matter the result, this fight will be remembered as a significant moment in boxing history. It's a testament to the sport's enduring appeal and the unyielding spirit of its fighters. Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga will step into the ring with the weight of their country's hopes and dreams on their shoulders. On September 14th, the world will witness a battle for pride, honor, and legacy, a fight that will echo through the annals of boxing history.